Dude, welcome back to the Dude Sports Podcast. I'm your host, PC, and we've got another great show for you today. Like Main Man for Out West, I kind of been thinking lately, we might need to rename this show because the K-Stel, I don't know if
Oh, geez,
he's
Louise.
just this hold out on his contract negotiations with me.
He is
He's only been
pregnant.
on the pod when I haven't been here. I don't know if it's a strike by him. He doesn't feel like he's valued enough. I don't know necessarily. I don't know what that guy's problem is. But he's not here again. Nick Howard's on some extravagant
Oh, Jesus.
adventure. I think he's
Who?
actually Howard. I don't know why I just use his government name. But Howard is actually, I think I heard he was gold mining out in Africa. There was actually
Wow.
this like really big,
I think go for diamonds out there.
mine or whatever they found out in the district of in Congo.
Oh,
And he's
didn't
actually
they
trying to
just
find.
punch their ticket?
They did just punch through. We will get to the World Cup, everything like that. But always great to have the dynamic duo back. Main Man for Way Out West. How's your week? How's everything been on this Sunday?
Good. I'm skipping out. I should be working down at the marina right now, but they got it handled. I love it. They sit and they
In
point at this
Congo.
engine and they go,
Um,
oh,
and
it doesn't move as much. But we got the sports on lock. They'll deal with the engines and stuff that like kind of actually matters. We'll talk about the stuff that doesn't really matter, but it is fun.
right, we went to
Um, yeah, 4th of July Hydros is coming up. That'll be kind of cool. They go around the sound, race around the island, right behind me here at the beach. Um, yeah, those things only turn left, like NASCAR. They only turn left.
oh,
The Hydros.
all right, huh?
But I mean, it'll go right, but you can only turn it left.
Got you.
Um, yeah, but it's kind of cool. That thing's fucking fast and it's tiny. You're laying down in this thing going 70, and I mean, that's it. I mean,
Crazy.
fuck, dolphin or whatever decides to come up right there. I mean,
Big explosion.
everything. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. And you're sitting on the gas tank. That's how the way that the seat works. So yeah,
Nice.
but it's kind of cool. Other than that, baseball's in full effect. If the Mets get a top 7 pick, they don't go back 10 spots. So we're kind of actually in tank mode. Mark Vientos played third base for the first time in 2025, 2026 this year. I don't even think he played it in 2025. But yeah, whatever.
His winners.
Juan Soto and Francisco Lindor played a game together. They both had triples, and then Frankie said, "I'm taking the day off." We had 2 catchers play today in the starting lineup, and they stayed in for all 9 innings. And what else? What else? What else? That's it on the Mets, I think. I don't want to talk too
Yeah,
much
you're
more
gonna get
about them.
you have a chance to get
Oh,
that's a little bit
dude, I
deeper.
get but yeah, we got some exciting stuff to talk about. Bosnia and Herzegovina is not 2 countries.
It's one. I know.
It's one,
It's crazy.
which is the old country of Croatia, is what I've learned.
Yeah, a
I'm
bunch of
deep
stuff.
into Croatian geopolitics recently.
Mm,
Um, the local sports bar is kind of Croatian,
got
and
you.
it's so we're learning about this as a group. It's a group learning
Group
experience for
effort.
me.
Yeah, nice.
Um, yeah,
Yeah, for
but thank
sure.
you. Well, hello, folks. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just get into it. Maybe if we're out west, kind of gave us a little preview about baseball. Um, we're two sad individuals watching the sport. If you've been on the
Oh, Jesus.
podcast on here before, I'm a very well known um, MLB baseball hater. Just not a baseball guy. Really starting to pick into it. These guys convinced me last year to really start getting into it. Got into it again this
Baseball's
year.
awesome.
Yeah, it's fun when your team's good, but it's just like
Well,
every other sport when it's
fucking
not.
anything.
Yeah, I know, but right now it's not as fun, especially when you should just fire your manager because you lose 22-1 to the Chicago White Sox.
Wait, you guys didn't fire Quattrero, did you?
No, they need to. I'm gonna go to the game with a paper bag, and I'm gonna write "fire Quadrado" on the bag and sit there as a miserable fan, as he's put all of us Royal fans through this year.
Firing a
Um,
manager doesn't do well.
it does something
You guys
because
don't have. Maybe it would because you guys don't like, okay, the Mets, they're gonna have like an open managerial position, and there's already talk of like the top 5 managerial candidates all being interested in the Mets job. Now we'll see what happens, but I don't know if like someone like Albert
No,
Pujols
you're
would
right.
like really
Correct.
want to be in Kansas City.
No, but
That's not me
you
saying that
might
he's
strike
going to be a
lightning too.
Met.
You know.
Well, yeah, with a random guy though. It's not
Right, it's
like
not
you
going
would
to be. You're right.
yeah.
Correct. The market for the Mets job is way different from the Royals job. 100% agree. I just feel like here's how it is they made it to the AL Championship Series 2 years ago. And then you come into next year and you're like, wow, we're going to be really good. You know, we're going to get, we got a really great pick. Jax needs some time to develop. We need to just continue our momentum going. And they sputtered, but they were okay. They missed the playoffs by 4 or 5 games, whatever. Not a great what you want to do. You obviously want to make the playoffs, not just make the championship series. It's fine. You're in year 3. Expectations are extremely high. Jack's kind of, back in the lineup. He's actually a full-time MLB guy. You got Carter Jensen coming into town. You've got these young bats that everybody says is going to be able to help
it's Brett
hit.
Beatty. It's the exact same scenario the Mets are in. I mean, they were in the NLCS.
I know, but
Last year they
this
missed the
difference.
game.
The
They missed
Mets,
the playoffs by 1 game.
here's the difference: is and you're.
Well,
I don't
no.
know,
Like it's literally
you
the
can go
difference is the
buy
AL and the
another
NL.
team. You can go buy another team next year.
But that's what we just did.
Yeah, but you can keep doing it over and over until it clicks.
But what are you guys gonna do?
We're
this year?
gonna melt.
Trade
it's
pieces.
gonna melt.
Yeah.
It's gonna
But
melt.
you guys are gonna what? You trade for
say
a Suzuki, like you try to do some stuff. You
try to develop
like
the
you
young
guys aren't
guys
gonna
that
trade
we
Bobby
had,
Witt
and
for
now-
fucking garbage.
Well, right,
If you trade for Bobby Witt, you're gonna get fucking something good. Like you're gonna be able, right? That team that won it was the fucking most garbage Royals team heading into the year that they built in all those years. It was just that they knew each other. Like right.
Well,
that's how
they
you
just
gotta
caught
do it. You gotta
fire
grow
against
up.
the Angels and swept the Angels. They shouldn't even got past the Astros that year, but whatever. That's
Oh my
another
God.
story. But
Okay, let's stop talking about that.
yeah, I know.
Over a year.
That
Yeah,
stinks.
you were
I
starting
can't
to like
remember.
sound like Howard, bringing up old shit.
Yeah, let me. So, who won? Who did they beat that year? Technically, just want to
Yeah,
put it out
no,
there.
we're
established.
done. Yeah.
But no, I mean, like, yeah. Okay,
Fucking Sean Manaea, dude.
firing. Eric Hosmer was great on the base path. Let's
Oh my God.
but-
Ruben Tejada, fucking Chase Utley. MLB did nothing to that guy. Our asses in the jackpot, Terry.
Man, it is what it is. But I mean, you have a lot of high expectations. Something has to change, and I don't think trading these young guys, like maybe okay, but like you really put all this time into this effort to get these younger guys developed.
Well, what do you think the Mets are going to do? Like, I get what you're saying, but it's AL Central versus NL East. Like what the Royals have to do and what the Mets have to do.
Well, right, it's totally different.
It's like a league tax bracket. Like our league is just in a different tax bracket than your league. If you do your kind of levels, you can still make it to the top of your division. The Mets have to do like same thing with the Braves, same thing with look at the Marlins. Does anyone talk about the fucking Marlins? No, because they're a small market in that big league. You got the Braves, you got the Phillies, you got the Mets, and you got the Nationals, and all 4 of those teams are doing kind of big market stuff. At least the Nationals like trading their big guys for a bunch of prospects and trying to make those guys develop. But like you're saying, like the Mets would buy a new team with like a Teoscar Hernandez, like some big money free agent guys. The Royals could still do that in their tax bracket. Like they're smaller-ish moves, right? I mean, you guys weren't going to trade for Giannis being a Suns guy, and we can maybe talk about this when we get to the NBA. But you guys do Miles Bridges trades. And in the Pacific, in the West, like towards the bottom play-in, like, right, you're not going to do Laker trades. You're just in your little tax bracket.
But here's the thing: is if the idea is to continue to develop guys, that's what we have to do for our tax bracket. It's not working. You have to change something. It's not working. Like it's obviously very blatantly obvious that something is not
top
going.
down?
If you're going to try and be a developmental team like you're talking about, you have to trade these guys to get these guys to develop these young prospects are supposed to be really good. You have to have the ability to be able to do that. And they've now shown over the last year and a half they don't have the ability to do that. At least the hitting coach
I mean, it's
I don't
the
know.
guy. Like, wait,
there's
it's
been
the
some
player.
I know, but you have to have the right guys to help develop those players. You think Patrick Mahomes, because Patrick Mahomes is everywhere? If he's a New York Jet, you think he'd be still Patrick Mahomes?
Well, it's the
No,
way
I know,
you bring
but
a kid up. Yeah.
right, but they don't have the right
Well, did
necessary
they put Jack? Did they
pieces.
bring up Jack too early? Like, is that what we're saying? We're bringing up the guys
No,
too
I
early?
think they don't have the right guys in that position to help those guys develop
Well, then,
more. I don't know what the answer to that question is. I
yeah,
don't
I
know
mean,
the
development. I wish
staff
it was as easy as like
intelligence
just
is
grabbing
that.
a 5-star trainer on 2K.
It's not,
Like, it's so
obviously.
tough. Like, I mean, right, the same guy who's coaching over here coaches over there, and it works or whatever, and it has happened. Now, I do get what you're saying. Usually, and baseball's such an individual, mental, between the ears sport. Like, it almost has nothing to do. Like, what? Like, Jack's not in the weight room enough. He can't hit. Like, it's tough to put your finger on it, and I'm sure we could find stats and look at what he's gotten worse in or
Well, he's
whatever.
hitting against lefties a lot better, but like he's actually be putting in the game against lefties. Like they were
Well, if that's the
playing him
thing,
against
sometimes all
lefties
you
because he
need is
doesn't
that
hit well against
bats.
lefties.
I mean,
Okay, well
just
then
me
do
comparing
that.
it to the Mets. I know that's just me comparing it to the Mets. I mean, that's exactly what I want. I don't get why we got this Bo Bichette and all this stuff. We should have had Beatty all day third baseman. And if we were shit, we were shit. But like, at least let them get out their
Right,
kinks and whatever, and then you find
They
out what you
need
need
to
to add.
just see the ball at the MLB level.
I mean, I think
You're not
Sterling
gonna do
Marte is playing a
that.
bunch for you guys,
He is, but like, why not give it to somebody that's gonna be able to
right?
develop instead of the? How old is he? Like
38.
30. Yeah. What are we doing? Like, why is he
Trying to
playing
win
over
games,
Jack?
I guess.
Win games. We're 14 games below 500. I mean, I get it. We're still only like 6 to 8 games outside the
But then
wild
you have
card.
stars who underperform as well. Like so Soto's killing it.
Vinny's
but
terrible.
Exactly.
But like that's what it. But like, yeah, you put a lot of eggs in your basket with Vinny.
What about
and he is not performing.
Cal Raleigh?
Yeah,
Cal Raleigh's not even batting his weight right now.
Yeah, it's just weird how that is in baseball. It's like some people are just really good.
And look at the Mariners are like the third team in the AL right now, and they're fucking dog shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just you have to do something. Like you can't. We can't.
But no,
this year's a wash.
it. Is that you'll be surprised? Like the playoffs is its own animal. The playoffs is its totally own animal. Like once you make that's all you have to do is make the playoffs, and something's gonna happen. If the Dodgers sweep the playoffs, then I'll spin the wheel.
The Royals are still only
I'll
7 games back.
Put it down. I'll spin the wheel if the Dodgers sweep the playoffs, or the Yankees. If the Dodgers or the Yankees sweep the playoffs,
spin the wheel. You're gonna bring back the wheel of punishment.
I'll spin the wheel if the
Dodgers
Dodgers or the Yankees sweep the playoffs. I'll spin the wheel.
Okay, we'll put that down.
That's how crazy I think it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Royals are in last place in the American League, and they're still only 7 games out from the wild card spot. I mean
that, and like the Mets too. Like they brought in this new
50.
GM. Not the new GM, the new manager who comes straight from Stearns' office. He's a front office guy who has some managerial experience. But they're just going to do this shit by the analytics, the Mets this season, which I mean,
not fun baseball.
Fucking Moneyball was cool. You're not Brad Pitt, dude. Like,
you got to know a little bit. I don't know. Just some frustrations. I mean, right now, I know they're 15 games below 500. They're 7 out of the playoff, the wild card spot. You're still in striking distance in the AL. I don't know. You just got to figure some shit out. Like, obviously, you just got to figure some shit out. Like, it's just, keep playing Jack, keep playing Carter Jensen. They seem to kind of be finally hitting the ball better because you kind of got some MLB at bats. Like, I think, let me go look at I don't even know what, like, Jack's, like, OPS or anything like that is. Because they are hitting a lot better. He's averaging, he's hitting 265. 14 home runs, the most on the Royals, 30 RBIs, and a 8.818. Jack Caglione has a 8.8 OPS. So one of the best players on the team.
Francisco Alvarez, Brett Beatty. I mean, Beatty's struggling right now, but
and then Carter Jensen,
my stars.
I mean, he's hitting 755 OPS, not great, but he's starting to play a lot better. He's got 11 homers, 45 RBIs. I mean, you just gotta
it's sad. I can't talk about it anymore.
I know, but I have to give the update on that. We'll go quickly over these MLB standings. In the AL East, it is still a two-person race between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees, both sharing 48 and 33. Yankees just lost to the Boston Red Sox tonight, as the Red Sox are 36 and 46. The Orioles are 39 and 46, and the Blue Jays are 39 and 45. Yankees are one game back from the Rays, because actually the Rays are 48 and 33, and the Yankees are 48 and 35. So they played two more games than the Rays. Both those teams are the top of the AL in total wins right now. Be nice to see the Rays win. I mean, doing well. It's somebody other than the Yankees, obviously. Caminero is doing really well. You got all these guys here still. So see if they can keep competing with the Yankees. In the Central, it is the White Sox. Chicago White Sox are tied at the top at 43 and 39. With the Cleveland Guardians, who are 44 and 40. White Sox, really fun, interesting team. Kind of said at the beginning of the year. They are fun to watch. They are in the Central. They did beat the Royals 22-1. Yeah, it's kind of cool to see them on top. I guess we're going to see the Royals there, but we're done talking about them. In the West, the Rangers are tied with the Mariners for the top of the West at 42 and 42. The Houston Astros 42-44, kind of sneaking their way back into that playoff picture. Athletics 40 and 44, and then your Angels are 36 and 49. In the National League, in the NL East, you've got the Atlanta Braves continuing to cruise at 49 and 33. The Phillies are catching up at 47-37. A really bad start of the year. Really have come back up into that second place and kind of in that really good form. Miami Marlins 44 and 40. Washington Nationals 43 and 42, and the New York Mets at 35. The Milwaukee Brewers 50-31. The Cubs 46 and 38. St. Louis Cardinals 43 and 38. The Pirates are still at 500 at 42 and 42, and then the Reds are now down at 39 and 43. And then you're in your West, you've got the Dodgers ahead of everybody in the NL at 54 and 30. Padres 43-39. Diamondbacks 41-42. San Francisco Giants 35-48, and the Rockies 33 and 51. Maybe if we're out west before we move on to the next thing, if you could put money on either the Dodgers, the Yankees, or we can even throw the Braves in there, or the rest of the field to win the World Series, what are you picking?
2 NL teams, 1 AL team.
You can take the Yankees, the Dodgers, and the Braves, but the rest of the field.
For the field, yeah.
To win the World Series.
I'm usually a field guy. I don't think this year's that much different.
You got the Brewers still in there. You've got the Rays that are playing well. The White Sox get sneaky hot. The Rangers and the Mariners still in there. The Mariners have shown to be really good in the playoffs, especially in a very not as solid AL. Phillies, I know not your team, still good ball club. Milwaukee Brewers, I know they haven't quite punched through. Maybe this is their year to kind of punch through with Yelich still at the helm. So there's still good picks on that field side, but yeah, those top three, pretty tough to contend with.
Brewers. How funny would it be if the Brewers won a title before the Mets? Yeah, I could probably still take the field.
Take the field. There's still just too many variables in there. Who are you thinking, like, out of that field, who are the guys or the teams you're kind of really looking at out of those top
Brewers, teams? Rays. Oh my God, the Cardinals are up there.
Yeah, the Cardinals are still.
Brewers and Rays would be very fun. I think the Rays maybe have a better chance.
Especially in the AL.
Being from a coastal conference, being from the East. The Cubs, the White Sox, the Cardinals, the Padres I do not believe in. The Guardians I do not believe in. The Marlins I do not believe in. Are the Marlins, do they have a fucking wild card spot right now? Oh my God, they're only a half game behind.
Yeah.
The Cardinals have the last one. Yeah, maybe the Rays are what I'm thinking here. I will say, if you didn't put the Braves in there, I would probably go with them because I think they're running a little devil magic thing.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's kind of
because
why I
the
threw him
Braves
in
are in
there because
there.
I thought that might be the third team that might be
Um,
part of the favorites.
but the
You know what
Dodgers and the Yankees. How many times did the Chiefs win it all?
I mean?
Like in a
won,
row,
twice.
right? And what happened the third year?
They lost.
That's a lot of fucking football to play.
Yeah.
It's a lot of extra football that you're playing. It's a lot. These teams have been going deep. Have you seen this kind of Roki Sasaki thing? Have you seen this Shohei Otani Dalton Russian thing? Like, there's all these kind of little weird things. And hey, similar things have happened with the Mets, but we haven't done anything good. So usually when you're in the media like that, it's not a great thing. I don't know. I think I would hope that the baseball gods don't reward stuff like that.
You would hope. But who knows?
You know.
Yep, for sure. We'll get back to our we'll give you our weekly updates again next week, obviously, about it. Teams are not doing so hot. We're going to kind of move on. So maybe a little bit of better and brighter days. We are going to talk about the NBA draft that did happen last week. Just some quick thoughts on some specific stuff as I pull my NBA draft stuff up here. Obviously, number 1 overall pick, AJ DeBanza. Goes to the Washington Wizards. Maybe for Whale West did bring up a point last week when we were discussing the number 1 pick about Trae Young since he was a free agent. He is signing back with the Washington Wizards. The East, not as good, obviously, as the West. Maybe for Whale West, could you see the Washington Wizards maybe making a playoff spot, a true playoff spot, not a play-in spot, a playoff spot?
Probably not.
Or do you think that they're going to still have to struggle?
Well, the Hornets are going to go 82-0.
Ha! Right. Sure. Yeah, Grayson Allen is a total. You get rid of your superstar.
Oh my gosh.
They're
well,
just tanking
you know
for
what you're
Tyron
not
Stokes.
considering? You're not. You know what you're
They're
not
tanking for
considering,
Tyron
PC?
Stokes.
No.
Because they won a national championship this year.
For Cam Williams. For Cam Williams,
Yeah,
who's going to win
Cade Williams.
national. I think that's his name, right?
He's
another.
Get your own guy.
No, Caden Boozer. Cam Williams. He's the other 5. He's like the number 3 recruit in the country.
I can't remember who the number 1 is and where he's going specifically.
God. Stokes.
Oh, right.
Jesus.
Oh, right. Kansas.
Yeah, I watched him sit on the bench at O'Day for
I think that was Darren Peterson.
30 minutes a night.
Yeah, exactly. That was last year.
It's the same
different.
Shit.
It's different.
God, it's the same shit. I swear to God.
It's different. It'll be different this year.
Self is going to have a heart attack and die.
It's okay. We'll just get Tommy Lloyd. It's not a big deal. AJ DeBanza goes number 1. Best, I think.
No, let me finish. This was the first domino. Brandon Ingram, RJ Barrett, Cooper Flagg, Jason Tatum, Kyrie Irving, JJ Redick. They're all going to Charlotte to play the Smoothie King Center, whatever the fuck. For Michael Jordan, we're going to make a Duke team in North Carolina.
And they go 12.
And the baby's going to be there.
They go 12
Let's
and
go.
60. They go 12 and 70.
Go.
12 and 70. Portis, Grayson Allen
they're
averages 10
gonna break
points a
records
game.
for most money on injured reserve or whatever they call it.
Yeah, probably. AJ DeBanza goes number 1 of the
Let's
Wizards.
Go.
Better, honestly, in my opinion, the right move, the right guy for that Wizards team, especially to get Trae Young back. Darren Peterson sat out of KU all year. Does go number 2 to Utah. Utah's very interesting now. They now have some really young, valuable core guys.
He took Kyle Flipanowski's number. His girlfriend is pissed.
He should be.
Girlfriend / babysitter.
Honestly.
No.
Yeah. He
Flip.
should have. Flip was not good enough when he was a great 5-star recruit that he had to go back to college. He had to go back to college because he wasn't good enough.
You wanted Dame Sar too. Don't fucking start.
I did. Maybe it would have helped this year when we didn't have Darren Peterson.
Fuck.
Anyways, Darren goes to Utah. They got Walker Kessler back. They got Laurie
Harry
Market
Giles.
in there.
What the fuck happened to Harry Giles?
I don't know.
He's probably playing in Brazil or something right now.
Speaking of Duke, Cam Boozer goes number 3 to the Memphis Grizzlies. Howard really excited about that pick.
Him and Cedric Coward would have cleaned up.
Yeah, I just wish Bennett Stearns would have been there too, but we'll get to him. Caleb Wilson finds his spot in Chicago to be their next face of their franchise.
That was it about Cam Boozer? Are you kidding me?
he's going. Cam Boozer's going to be a great player. He's going to be a great player. He has all-star potential.
Do you think him having number 27 means that Josh getting traded?
I mean, if he's getting traded, he might go to the Suns, and they just picked up another pick, and they'll probably trade that pick for John Morant.
How many basketballs do the Suns get to play with?
They should be able to play with 2 or 3 for the amount of people that need the ball in that team. Maybe Jalen
Miles Bridges is going to be working on his mixtape in the corner.
So, okay, we actually need Miles Bridges because we need somebody
27 days, to give the ball 27 nights.
We need to find someone that does not need to have the ball, that he can just stand and play defense, shoot a corner 3, but don't need the ball.
the Suns Timberwolves playing game is going to be so hot on the streets, bro. They're just going to be bumping.
You're going to see it on the Dude Sports podcast. Yeah. Dude Sports podcast.
Oh my God.
A live playing game for the Suns. Get a life, get an actual team. Wait till the Sonics get here. You're just a miserable team. You're just as miserable as you are with the rest of your sports teams. Caleb Wilson, Cam Boozer, future personal opinion, future All-Star. Going to be a really great next Jaren Jackson Jr. for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Where is he?
He is in Washington. Washington? He is in Washington. I think he's.
Where is Kyle Kuzma?
Jaren Jackson Jr. is. Oh, he's on the Jazz. Playing with Derek Peterson.
Oh.
So they'll be. Yeah, they have a lot of really young talent there in Utah. It's a really fun team. But no, Cam will be a really great player. I think he'd be future All-Star. I mean, I don't know if he's a number 1 player, but he's gonna be a great guy that's gonna be a 2 that could be a 1 when the number 1 guy goes down. Like a great counterpart, like not a Robin to a Batman, but like kind of like a nice 1-2 punch for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Underestimate the power of consistency. Like you'd rather a motherfucker.
I don't know what it is
20...
because Darren Peterson didn't play, so I have no idea.
Exactly. So like you'd rather have a motherfucker score 50 and 0 and 50 and 0 and average
the NBA.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But fucking 15 and 15 or like 20 and 10 or whatever a night, and he's getting these blocks and he is the cornerstone. That's what lets you keep a Ja Morant who can do that shit. Like that's what those guys need. Because then you end up. That's what you end up with is the fucking Suns. Is because there's nobody except for D-Book, and if D-Book's hot, then we win, and if D-Book's not, then we lose. But Boozer might be able to get you a game with a fucking.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I say he's a great 1-2 punch, and I think you're right.
But I'm not even like. I get that you're saying 1-2, but like what you're saying is like he's the 2, he's the 1. But he's not number 1 on the box score at the end of every single night. But the fact that he's numbered right is almost like the LeBron thing. But LeBron did it to the nth degree where he actually was number 1 in every statistical category. But being number 2 in every statistical category is being better than Luis Arias, who bats 400 and fucking can't play defense and can't hit a home run. Like just because you're a one kind of tool guy, just because you're a bucket, doesn't mean like. I think having a guy like that, like I get what you're saying.
I understand the team value that he brings is great. However, you are looking for the next.
Do you think he couldn't be like he can score the basketball at all 3 levels? I
don't think like, his level. I know, but I don't think.
I mean, Jokic could be a ceiling for him. Like Jokic could, like he is an incredible passer out of the high post. Like I'm not saying he's gonna be Jokic, but I'm saying that there is an avenue now for these big men to like average triple doubles.
I just don't think. I
and
don't
he's
think
that mold.
I mean, what did he shoot in college? In college,
his pops was doing that shit. Well, that's the other thing is that he's not even a big scorer guy. He might be like Draymond plus. His dad was doing the same thing back in the day, bro.
Yeah, but his dad was always never the number 1 guy.
He's better than his daddy.
He shot almost 40% from 3, so that's really good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, he's going to be a great guy who's going to be
that's what I'm saying is that he could be a number 1.
Good rock for your team, but he's
having
not going to be
him
number
and
1.
then taking one of those guys that averages 50. But I'm saying that having one of those guys that averages 50 means nothing for your franchise. Having one of these guys, you're guaranteed playing. If he stays healthy, he's guaranteed playing. Oh, come on.
So you think Jaren Jackson Jr. without Ja Morant would have made the playoffs?
No, I'm saying that Cam's better than Triple J. Triple J didn't pass like this. Triple J didn't run the point like this. Triple J didn't shoot like this.
His brother
Fuck,
playing
you
with him
compare-
and give him the ball every time. They group of the
He
same
was
woo.
played out of the post. No, come on, please.
He played with his
That was
brother.
bait.
He's got to play with somebody else other than his brother.
I know, and that's what I'm saying is that having a guy who's a fucking rock is way better than having a guy who's a loosey-goosey, maybe 50 a game. And having a guy like this and then adding one of those guys, that's unstoppable.
Yeah, it's a good argument. Cam does go 3 to Memphis. Obviously, Howard's going to be really happy with that pick. Caleb Wilson goes 4. North Carolina guy.
He's a
got
bum.
hurt. Yeah,
He got his fucking jersey retired. What did he play?
should've.
9 games?
Better than
He should have. Better player than Cam, but he didn't play as many minutes in
Well, he
the
got
fucking
hurt. He got
whole
hurt at the end of the
season
year.
than Cam
And
did in the
they were
NCAA
actually
tournament.
maybe going to beat you guys in that second game of the series, but he got hurt.
Well, wait, say it again.
What? But and
Oh, but and if, huh?
Yeah.
Is that what you should just get Jersey to say that?
I know, right? I should.
That's
honestly.
what you root for.
Yeah, you're
but
right.
and if.
Yeah, at least I don't think my team's gonna win the national. Well, actually, I do.
Where's
think
my
we should
Zach
win the
Wilson
national
helmet?
championship. Keaton Brown goes 5. Not Keaton Brown. Jiminy Christmas. Cretan Wagler goes to number 5. To the Clippers. Clippers have a bunch of old stars. Getting a nice young rookie there, especially the guard position. Is going to be really beneficial for them. Mikael Brown Jr. out of Louisville. Goes 6th. He was really tearing it up for Louisville, and then he did get hurt throughout the year, but he could be an absolute bucket getter. Speaking of bucket getter, going at number 7 is Darius Acuff Jr. To the Kings, who seem like to be rebuilding yet again. You hope he kind of gets that there, but I mean, Darius Acuff is a bucket. We'll have to wait and see. Kingston Flemings out of Houston goes 8 to the Atlanta Hawks. Who have always seemed to be kind of that, like, in that middle team. I don't know if Kingston Flemings is the guy that's going to
Jalen
push them.
Johnson? Jalen Johnson's a fucking bucket, dude. See?
Jonathan
Conkin, you were
Kuminga.
saying the same shit about Knipple last year. That's how I
was.
know I'm right.
I was.
Because you were like, oh, he'll never be a number 1. They go, actually, LaMelo, like literally, LaMelo's the guy you think of when you say number 1. And he's the most dog shit, like ball
We'll
handler,
We'll see what happens next year.
Guy.
You have Grayson Allen and him. You guys should be able, if it was up to
It's
you,
like the opposite
you guys
problem
would
of the
be
Suns.
winning
It's going to be
82
hot
and
potato.
nothing.
Bop, bop,
You
bop,
guys
bop,
would be
bop. You're not
82
gonna
and
know
0
who
with
has the
Grayson
ball.
Allen
I cannot wait.
and
Dude.
Knippy on
They
the
can
same
all
team.
shoot. Rudy Gobert, cover the quarter. What? Oh my gosh. Put teams in a fucking blender.
Montez Johnson Jr. goes to Dallas to join Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg, new coach, Dusty May. Pretty crazy there out of
That's
Michigan.
interesting.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
really
they also,
crazy.
the Michigan.
And then they
kid
draft
out
their
there.
guy. He drafts his guy, who's Montez Johnson, out of because he didn't get Keaton because of Day Mitchell. Or no, not Day Mitchell.
Just give Coop the rock and get the fuck out
Adem
the way.
Mara goes at 12. To
Give
Oklahoma
Coop
City.
the rock and
Rest
get the
goes
fuck
to-
out the way.
So, but yeah, Montez Johnson was a really great forward. He'll be a nice 3 to stand next to Cooper Flagg at that 4 position, and really be able to spread.
What's Anthony Davis doing? Is he on the Wizards still?
I think he is on the Wizards.
How many? The Wizards were the worst team in the NBA. They had the
I know.
fucking 2018 All-Star
I know,
roster.
it's crazy. And then at number 10, Braden Berries goes to the Bucks, who are rebuilding. I mean, Berries is a bucket in Arizona. Yeah, I mean, they need to try something out there in Milwaukee. It has not been working. And maybe Berries is the guy, your next guy out there
Well,
that's gonna really move.
They
the bucket.
kind of
Well, they
made
did,
a
but they
big
moved.
change.
They moved Giannis. Obviously, that's why I'm saying they don't have anything right now. They moved
Alright.
Giannis for Tyler
quit
Hero.
vague posting. We're on a podcast.
Ah!
Quit vague posting. We're on a podcast.
Giannis Antetokounmpo got traded for Tyler
Breaking
Hero and a
news.
bunch of people. If you aren't on X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it, you should grow up and join some sports world. Okay, if you didn't know about the Giannis trade and I didn't tell you about the podcast, I'm telling you officially, Giannis
they're coming-
Antetokounmpo
yeah, they're
was traded to the
coming to here to
Miami
learn.
Heat. Yeah, they're coming here.
For a bunch.
Yeah, we've got
Tyler
2
Hero, that's
concurrent
so
viewers.
funny.
Holy crap! Congratulations.
Yeah.
Giannis gets traded for a bunch of picks, Tyler Hero, and a bunch of other players. Jaime Jaquez is involved in that trade. They are totally in rebuild mode. Miami, Giannis goes from the Bucks, who have nobody, to Miami, who now officially has nobody but Giannis. There'll be some big
Phil-
moves there.
No, what's his name? Who's their GM?
for the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
Uh,
The guy with the slick back hair.
well, you're talking the coach?
No, not.
Andy Ellis.
He's not. No. President of baseball operations. He was on the Lakers. Not Eric Spoelstra.
There's Andy Ellsberg is the senior basketball operations general manager for Miami Heat.
Oh my God. They call him like the gangster or something.
Are you talking Pat Riley?
Pat Riley.
He's the president. Not the GM.
Yeah, what the fuck did I say?
GM. It's different. GM is Andy Ellsberg.
Didn't I change that? Yeah, Pat Riley's a fucking baller. How many trades has he and little bullshit stuff like that has he done?
Well, he did the LeBron trade.
Well, the LeBron, the fucking Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. He's done a lot of stuff though there.
He's done like a lot of little goofy things.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, it's interesting for
Shaq. I mean,
Giannis.
fuck Shaq going from the Lakers.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Miami's probably has some plan. I don't know. There's really not that many big fish in the free agency market this year. I don't think.
LeBron.
Yeah, I don't put LeBron there.
Why not?
Because I don't think he's gonna go there. I think LeBron's gonna end up like in Cleveland.
For Jared
Ochai
Allen.
Abaji's available.
Has he even played since
Marvin
KD?
Bagley Jr.
The third. Jesus.
I don't really care about that guy. That's why I don't know his name.
Wow.
Champagne's a free agent, but he'll get signed again. There's like no big names.
Keep looking for a KU guy. Maybe Paul Pierce is down there somewhere.
He's doing announcing stuff. Javon Carter, free agent.
Jesus.
Bradley Beal. Well, you get Bradley Beal.
Oh my God.
Ooh, Alex Antetokounmpo and Thanasis, both of them.
Well, I can
might as well
bet
get the
they're
brothers.
going.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see about Giannis and what the Heat have like up their sleeves. Let me look at this thing real quick. Team needs, so they think Ochai. Yeah, it's a good pick. Ochai's a great pick. Colin Sexton, Tim Hardaway Jr. Getting some other guys, some shooters around Giannis. Probably a good move there. But Brandon Barry's number 10 overall to the Milwaukee Bucks as they start their rebuild. Yaxel Lendenborg, the MVP for college, the Naismith Player of the Year out of Michigan, went 11 to the Warriors. Warriors get like another kind of Jonathan Kuminga guy after they ship him to Atlanta. Yaxel, really great story, going from Division II, went to really low Division I to mid-major to Michigan national champion. Number 12, Ade Mara goes to the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're trying to help out that big issue where they lost to the Spurs. They need another big. Chet was kind of being a little baby. Just in case they lose Chet, they now get another 7'2" in Ade Mara, who was really good at Michigan. Number 13, Nate Ahmet traded to Milwaukee in that trade for Giannis. Nate Ahmet, okay, good player at Tennessee. Don't know if that's the guy that you're really going to try and start building around. But we'll see how it goes. Hannes Steinbach goes to the Hornets at 14 from Washington. Dalen Swain from Texas, really great guard. The only reason Texas made the tournament last year, went to the Chicago Bulls. And then at 16, our boy Ben Sturtz goes to the Memphis Grizzlies. However, gets traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder, going to an organization that is known, has been in the championship contending now for the last 2 seasons. NBA champion, not last year, but the previous year. And going in a really good spot. Could maybe see some minutes and stuff like that. But OKC, they really struggled with having bigs against the Spurs where they lost, and then a backup point guard or a shooter that could really come in and help out and contribute, especially if they lose Casey Wallace. Ben Sturtz should be able to fill that void. bunch of other picks down here. It's just kind of go through those top 16 kind of lottery picks. We'll see how this free agency goes. We'll get back to free agency and stuff like that when that specifically happens. But for now, good draft. We'll wait and see if Cam Boozer is going to be this Nikola Jokic that the main man from way out west is comparing him to. Let's go to the World Cup as that is currently on. We did have the final group stage games, and now we know specifically what the tournament looks like for the round of 32. In the knockout stage or round of 32. Let's go bracket here. Share the screen. So we can look at it together online here. So up here in the top left-hand corner, you have Germany playing Paraguay. Paraguay, third team out of that same group as the United States. Germany, definitely the favorite. Winners out of their group. They will play the winner of France and Sweden. France, Kylian Mbappe, one of the favorites of the World Cup. I think they do advance. You get Germany, France. I think France is a better team. You find France as our first quarterfinal team. Our team first game already happened today of the round of 32. Canada did beat South Africa 1-0. Canada will probably play the winner of probably one of the best round of 32 games in the Netherlands and Morocco. The Netherlands, the Dutch Army, the Orange, shout out them. They came to Kansas City here on Thursday. That was a lot of fun to be a part of that march and to experience that. Morocco, really, really solid team. Only reason they were finished in second was because they took a tie to Brazil, lost in goal differential. Definitely a key matchup to watch. I have the Netherlands moving on, but Morocco's going to give them everything they want. And then I do have the Netherlands coming out here and playing in this quarterfinal against France. And the bottom part of the bracket, no Messi, Ronaldo, quarterfinal in Kansas City as Portugal finishes second in their group behind Colombia. They play Croatia. Croatia has a lot of old talent. Who hasn't really showed up as much. I think Portugal gets through this. They seem to be finally finding their rhythm. Spain, probably the favorite of the World Cup, plays Austria. Austria happy to just be there. Spain moves on. And then big matchup here. Ronaldo in his final match in Portugal and Spain in Lamine Yamal. I'm going to go with the upset here. Let's take Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's say Portugal ending Spain's tournament in the quarterfinal. In the round of 16, to move on to the quarterfinal, to play against the bottom half, USA. USA plays Bosnia and Herzegovina, who maybe for way out west just realized that was one country itself. They'll play USA in a good streak. Did lose to Turkey on a final goal. Not going to be an issue. I still think they're going to beat Bosnia. And move on to the next round. Belgium has some really old talent, especially like Roman Lukaku. In Senegal, very young African team, very gritty. I am going to take Senegal to beat Belgium, and then I am going to take the United States to make it to the quarterfinal to play Portugal in that round or in that quarterfinal game. If you go look at the top here, Brazil, Japan, the second really big banger of a game. Japan, kind of a sneaky underdog. Brazil, obviously really good. Neymar is back in action with them. I am going to take Brazil beating Japan. Ivory Coast was probably one of my favorite teams to watch other than Norway and in Holland. I am going to have the rowing of Erling Haaland and Norway getting past one of my favorite players now to watch in Damanunde and this really young Ivory Coast team. Mexico wins their group. They play Ecuador. Mexico is a different animal in Mexico. We are going to take Mexico. And then you have England and the Congo DR. Congo DR, one of those African teams who actually has one of their famous fans that sits there the entire game and stands like this from very beginning of the tip-off to 90 minutes in free time. All he does is stand here the whole game. They were really great defensively. England, they are known to slip up. I don't think the slip-up comes here against the Congo DR. England moves on. And here is the upset of the tournament. Mexico is a different team in Mexico. Harry Kane and England know how to fumble the bag. They fumble the bag in the round of 16. And Mexico moves on to play Brazil in that quarterfinal. And then your last quarterfinal, Argentina Cabo Verde, hey, this is a really small country out of the southern part of Northern America here, almost kind of by South America. They made it out of their group. They actually finished second in their group, which is really great for this small country. They do play in the dominating force of Argentina. It'll be fun just seeing them there. I think Argentina does get past this. However, it would be pretty great to see Cabo Verde beat the defending champs. Australia finishes number 2 with Egypt. And Howard's old guy in Mohamed Salah. Australia really great defensively. I think Mohamed Salah is going to push Egypt past the round of 32 and play Argentina in the round of 16. You got Switzerland and Algeria. They actually called Lawrence. They called it Lawrence, Algeria, because they were hosting Algeria all week. And the Algerian fans were really appreciative of Lawrence. Kansas. Go figure. It is the place of the greatest college of all time. They play Switzerland, who did top Canada in their group. I do have Switzerland moving on to face Algeria. And then Colombia wins the group over Portugal after a tie with Portugal in the final game. They face Ghana. Ghana's a really great defensive team, has not let up a goal this year, this World Cup. Colombia, though, on a heater, should have won that game outright against Portugal. Did not get the right fall, the amount of goals. I think Colombia does beat Ghana. Then you've got Argentina, Egypt. Argentina easily makes it through. Colombia, Switzerland. Colombia handles Switzerland to bring us to Colombia, Argentina in Kansas City for the battle to go to the semifinal and the Final Four. We will check back up on this on next week. I know that maybe for Way Out West is scrolling Twitter right now because he has not been watching the World Cup, but just a little preview of that going on and going forth. We did have a UFC event this weekend, very early in the morning. I know way out there for the main man for Way Out West. Just kind of some fun stuff through Fiziev and Torres.
He's fought in Baku twice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Do you know what the next fight is?
It's Connor and Max.
There's nothing this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah. Connor and Max.
All right, let's start at the bottom of the card. You know how we do it. Tahir Abudayev from Azerbaijan beats Jefferson Nascimento. He goes up to 22-3. The Tank, slight underdog, 29 years old, welterweight division. It was a KO in the 3rd round. Yin Matsumoto beats the Uzbekistani Bazkat Alkmaar. Good win by the Brazilian there. Dalin Dochenko, the what is that? That's Ukrainian, right? Yeah. He wins performance of the night. Incredible little head kick there in the second round. First couple minutes of that. Khan Olfi, who's kind of a fun prospect, wins his welter or featherweight fight. I guess he's 33, but I remember him a couple years ago. Maybe it was.
He's not a heater. He won 2.
He lost his first 2 UFC fights. So.
He did, yeah. But he's on.
Maybe I was betting on him, and then he started losing, and I forgot about him for a while.
Good round 1 submission though.
Yeah, arm triangle over Javier Reyes.
You probably kept your UFC contract.
Oh yeah, Norilson Ruzobayev gets the rear naked choke in the very first round over the Russian. Kind of a funky looking cat.
Yeah, for sure.
He's funny though.
His nickname is Black.
Black. Hasbulla was at the fights.
Oh, go figure.
Abdul Rahman Yakayev beats Julius Walker. 10-0 prospect. Is that Turkey?
Turkey. Yeah,
but you're not supposed to say what is it called? It's Turkey.
Turkey. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, it's like Turkey or something like that. Yeah.
Furman Honsov from Al Jazeera beats Eric Nolan. Prelim main event. Abus.
Abus. He was in Kansas City.
He had the fucking belt, bro.
Abus?
No, he lost to Sean Strickland.
Yeah, he didn't.
Before Sean fought for the belt.
Yeah. He was working his way up, and then he had a loss. He had a loss against somebody. He lost against Joe Pfeiffer because he beat Michael Piera in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Good win though. Get a bounce back win. Maybe you get a top 10
over
matchup.
Olechechki, and Olechechki's got some power, man.
Ikram was also in Kansas City, and so was Bruno Ferraro, I think. Yeah, because he beat Munez. Or no, it was
No, it was Munez.
It was
That was
Munez,
April
yeah.
of 25.
Yeah. Yep, Munez, yeah. That he fought there. Because
You know how
his
crazy it
walkout is
You know who else was at this fucking fight?
Ikram. Asu.
Since we're talking about this Kansas City, and he was also at this fight, and we've just booked the who'd you watch? Who's the main event? Ian Gary.
Oh, Islam.
Ian Gary versus Islam.
And then you've got
fucking
Michael Morales.
Shavkat Rachmanov was at the fight.
Oh.
Shavkat Rachmanov, who's 20-0, beat the piss out of Protez and Ian Gary. I mean, I guess he's been hurt. He's kind of like a Zabit, where it's like, bro, if you were just healthy, you'd be the GOAT, but he's just not going to fight. But he's up there with Arman. He's a fucking scary motherfucker, I'll tell you that. Asu Almabayev, who has lost in the UFC, but has been talked about by me on this against Cobb. Fucking bitch. But this guy's kind of a killer. He's fucking fun. I love flyweight, dude. Flyweight's awesome. Mateus Camilo gets the win over the Al Jazeera Brion. I don't know what you'd call them. Baku native. Shara Magomedov, who's very fun to watch, beats Michelle Pieta. It made it funny that Michelle's in this fight too. I didn't realize that. Yeah, he's a goofball. Shara is not. He's dangerous, but he's dangerous to himself and others.
Yeah.
He gets himself in some of the most precarious situations. It's like a Kevin Hollander and MVP. Yeah. When you start doing that karate bullshit, dude, like motherfuckers find those gaps because you got to be in tight. And it's cool, and you get a lot more power, right? Force and mass equals whatever the fuck, gasoline. But I mean, I don't know. He's not world champ material like maybe previously thought. He's a fun fighter. Speaking of, Rafael Fitzayev gets the win over Manuel Torres. I didn't even think Manuel was going to get out of the first round in this fight. This was kind of crazy from the jump. Fitzayev looked really good.
He got beat by a really good guy in Roofy. That's just Fitzayev was on a heater, and he just ran into Roofy.
Then that's kind of the point. I mean, he's kind of going to be that ultimate gatekeeper that you always talk about.
The guy that like protects the covenant.
But he's a fun fighter, man. He's a fun fighter.
Yeah.
Next, nothing next week. 250. We got
Sugar Sean. Yeah, we got we'll talk Connor Holloway. That'll be on the 11th. We'll talk that next week.
King Green, Terrence McKinney, Loner Kavanaugh, Brandon
Gable Stevenson,
Corey Sandhagen, Gable Stevenson. We're not sure if that's on the prelim or not yet.
It is.
Cody Garbrandt.
I think didn't they put
Tracy Cortez,
Terrence McKinney, and King Green up to the main card? I think they moved Gable down.
Cody Durden.
Deep cuts. If you don't know what deep cuts are, these are like if you're really into sports, kind of like your deep look at stuff. Been doing a lot of golf lately. Traverse Championship, that is known as the 5th major of the golf season, is not actually over yet. You notice most golf tournaments end on Sunday after the final round. Today, they had 2 playoff holes between Scotty Scheffler and Victor Hovland. They both went to ties. So tomorrow, they get to keep playing that playoff until somebody wins. They just suspend it till tomorrow due to daylight. And so they are going to continue that tomorrow to see who wins that Travelers Championship. Scotty Scheffler looking for his biggest win of this year. Obviously, #1 golfer in the world. Victor Hovland has really been on the edge. Did not make the cut at the U.S. Open here last week. Now looking to win the known as the honorable major out of the championships. So let's see if Scotty can get back on track before our fourth and final major is the PGA Championship, or is Hovland going to start the ball rolling towards maybe even qualify for the PGA Championship? Just want to talk quickly, Kansas football. We are getting into college football season here, football season's around the corner. I know Main Man of Way Out West has been looking more at the professional side. I'm looking at the one that's not really professional, but kind of a professional side. Jayhawks, really weird roster built this year. Don't know who's going to be the starting
They
quarterback.
play basketball.
They
or
do
football?
play back. They play football. Yeah, I know. They were 5-7 in the last 2 years. Shut up, nerd. We were 0-12 for like 3 years straight. Let me enjoy my 5-7 season.
Yeah, and you told me shut up after that.
Yeah.
That was kind of.
Yeah. Just because your Duke Blue Devils have one good season doesn't mean they're a good.
ACC champs. Only school in ACC history to win the girls,
You know
the
why?
boys
You know why they
basketball.
made the ACC championship? Because they have the stupid conference thing where only one side can make it from one side, and that's how they match up.
What?
They
won it because they won it the way that it is won?
Yeah, they won it because
Oh.
the two best teams had to be in the same conference, and Miami wasn't in that, so Duke was able to get in there at 7-4.
Okay, so Miami lost to Virginia, and that's my fault.
Yeah, and Duke lost to four teams, and Miami lost to 2, and beat Notre Dame.
Well,
But hey, I guess the
thought Notre
rules are the
Dame
rules,
sucked.
right? We can't do anything about that.
You
QB
play who's on your schedule.
Well, I mean, when you schedule nobodies the whole year, I guess.
What
that
do you
works.
mean? What? They're playing in the ACC.
Yeah, like the fourth division, the fourth conference out
Oh,
of
please. Are you
the
kidding
Power
me?
5. Actually, there's Power
Weren't
4.
they just in the fucking national championship?
Miami
Isn't
was.
this your whole fucking point? The ACC.
But they weren't good enough for their ACC championship game. But they're good enough to make the national championship because that's the way things are. That's the best way to do things. I mean, I guess you just get gifted a championship spot and you have to beat Virginia.
You're a college
who's a
basketball guy.
College.
That's like your whole thing is like, oh, well, I don't even need us to win a big. What would you rather win then, the Big 12 or the March Madness? Or does March Madness not count?
No,
unless you
March
win the Big
Madness
12?
way obviously better, but congrats. You got your.
You're not going to catch me in this.
Okay.
You know, this is a losing argument that you're on.
No, I'm not.
Yes, because it's the same argument that you're using for why college basketball is good.
Only an argument
is
matters
why
when it's in
Duke's
my
bad.
favor. You don't know that?
No, I understand, but Duke's better.
Last year.
Well,
It's a new
last
year.
couple of years.
We don't know who our current quarterback is. It could be Cole Ballard
Well-
or it could be Isaiah Marshall. As a fan, I hope it's Isaiah Marshall. You can just
Lose
do more than
quarterbacks
Cole.
better than yeah.
Who's Duke's starting quarterback next year? Without looking at it, take your phone off. I don't even want you to tell. Tell me who Duke's quarterback is next year.
I'm not so sure. I think they got a transfer after
Because I can name you the
Mensa
top
left.
3 guys. There's Chase Jenkins in as well for the quarterback spot at KU, but he's not.
Dude, I don't pay attention to Duke's football in the spring. Are you shitting me? Maybe Diaz got that
This
stuff
is the
on
deep
lock.
cuts, bro. This is the deep cuts.
I'm
This
not
is
worried about it.
you talk about a fanship and how much
Cam
you are.
Williams. You didn't know who a fucking top 5 recruit was.
Because I don't give a shit.
Well,
I don't
look
care
at the
about Duke.
crossroads we
I don't
found
need to look at
ourselves
anything
on.
Duke because you're just gonna tell me on the podcast. Why do I need to know anything about
They're
Duke?
good.
I'm gonna
Hey,
get the
breaking
I'm gonna
news.
get the Twitter
Breaking
notification
news.
between the main man for Way Out West. It's either gonna be about the Duke Blue Devils or it's about the Mets or the Jets. That's it. Or it's making fun of Darren Peterson. That's all I ever see from
Dude,
this guy.
that-
so why do I need to look at the
that-
research
that
for the
girl-
Duke Blue
that girl
Devils
crazy,
when
bro.
you tell me
Gino
everything?
in the right. Free my boy Gino.
You don't even know the starting quarterback for next year.
For Duke, figure it out. ACC champs.
Not anymore.
Well, actually, we are until we aren't.
You have a grad transfer, Walter Ignat from San Jose.
Oh
State.
yeah, he's good. He's good. He's really good.
Oh yeah, yeah,
can tell.
yeah.
You
Is he
can tell.
great? Is he great?
That's right.
It's gonna be your next guy, huh?
That's right.
Didn't even
yeah.
know his name before this podcast. I'm doing more
He'll probably
decons
be
on
a
your own
Jet.
team before yours.
Who's
Uh,
the Jet?
Yeah. So we'll see how the quarterback situation
People are
goes
calling
there.
him. Cutcliffe is calling him the next Danny Dye.
Whatever, dude. Didn't even know his name. You didn't even know his
He's at the
name.
Manning Passing Academy.
Oh my god. Whatever. You got any deep
Spin
cuts? That's it
circles
for my
around
deep
arch.
cuts. I'm tired of talking about this conversation.
What, Duke? He just had to bring up Duke's quarterback.
I looked up Duke's quarterback just for you.
Fareed Basharat's 15-0. He's gonna beat the piss out of Ethan Ewing in 2 weeks. No. Yeah, deep cuts as far as sports.
What happened
Mitch
in
Voigt is fun.
NFL offseason stuff? Is there any new
That girl's
updates
crazy.
new updates on anything?
Gino didn't do nothing. Free my boy Gino. But lock up Rashee Rice for life. Let's talk about Brendan Sorsby.
No
Guys,
supplemental draft.
we knew this public Venmo shit was gonna kick us in the ass. I mean, come on, how stupid could you fucking be? Public Venmo. Thoughts on Justin versus Elia? I mean, it was the fucking coolest shit I ever saw in my life, man. You're
That one
sitting
guy
there
got
and you're
the-
reading the
got
Declaration of
smoked, and
Independence.
the
You
other
got the
guy-
flag around you.
Other guy.
I mean, and
did not
Elia,
get
I mean, he's a big kind of talk it out kind of guy. I mean, he was confident, and it's worked out in his favor a bunch of times. However, Justin took advantage of that, and that's some of the better stories. Now, the problem is that those guys don't always win. The guys were like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm going to win. I'm going to try my best." But the stories are a lot better. I mean, I'm a Sugar Sean fan, so being an Ilya guy, it wasn't too far off. But I did like that Gaethje
We got what,
beat the
Volk coming
piss
up
out of
to-
him. I mean, he beat him bad. Have you seen anything from Ilya since then? Like, has he been like? Has he
I
even
think he
posted?
did
Has he
post.
done
I think he
anything?
posted, and he did change his Instagram bio to 17-1. I think.
That was funny what
I
Armin
think
said.
I said that.
Armin.
Yeah.
No,
Armin-
he didn't.
Armin-
He must have just gotten rid of the record. He
just
doesn't put.
ChatGPT'd
He doesn't put the
it, just
one.
send it out. He's got a team doing that for him. Yeah, no, that's
Oh, yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Maybe Volk going up to challenge Gaethje.
I mean, that'd be funny, but I don't. God,
Well, Volk, who's gonna fight Volk?
is that a good thing that the UFC is a little old?
I just like there's so like it just sucks.
There
'cause-
is a young group.
because
I mean,
there
Joshua
is
Van's
like
very young.
killers like in that. What's the division with Islam?
But you don't want
What's
those
that?
guys to go out too early. Let's talk about Poirier.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad for you. It's gonna be bad for you.
I mean, like you got. I mean, Joshua
Dude.
Van's young. I mean, Gaethje's not.
You got a
young.
couple of guys.
Islam,
No,
yeah.
Islam's probably done. But look at Michael Morales, Carlos
Carlos
Prates,
Prates,
Gene Silva.
Ian Gary,
I
but
mean,
they're
there's
all the
guys who are
same-
coming up.
I mean, Evil Love might actually take Volk.
What about Movsar Evelev, who's like in Brave or something because
Yeah,
they
that's
don't like the way
that's
he acts?
Evelev. Yeah. I thought you could
No,
Volk.
no, Movsar, the other one who's not in the UFC. They cut him.
Oh yeah,
Dude, he was like 15-0 and they cut him.
Yeah. This whole welterweight division, you got Prates, Ian Gary, Michael Morales. I mean, it's the top end is heavy. For sure.
But we got money on Connor. We put money on Connor as most like I'm playing it like the stock market, where he was such a big underdog that if I make a bunch of money before the fight starts, then I will cash out. But Connor in 2 weeks is gonna be really something fun. This is the time where I look at it and I go, I really am not sure what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because it's not like Max is without his faults either. It's not like we're putting Connor in against Ilya or something.
Right.
And after watching that Gaethje thing, it reminds us, right? That's why we needed that Gaethje thing. And that's what this 4th of July reminds me. Maybe that's what I want to make this about. Thanks, guys, for coming to my TED Talk. UFC 250 and the 250th anniversary of the United States. The underdog can win. It's possible. So, but you got to keep your head on a swivel. You got to do what's right. And sometimes, God works in mysterious ways. Stuff is interesting. Just keep your head on and path on the straight and narrow, and you'll figure it out. And Justin Gaethje, he didn't waver, and look what happens. Now he's champ. I'm waiting for the real one. Positive mental visualization. How many Sugar has a bunch of clips. Bop, bop. Boom. I thought he did it once and it was like, oh, that's cool. He like practiced it that one time. He did it like different outfits, different days, different podcasts. Bop, bop. The hand on the hip was a little goofy, but he
Sugar
mentioned it
Sean.
publicly, so I feel okay.
But
Yeah.
that'll wrap up the deep cuts here. We're kind of wrapping up. We are in the dog days of summer, so kind of the pods are kind of a little shorter. Especially it'll help out when you get into the full motion of NFL football season, college football and college basketball. Winter podcasts are a lot longer. Maybe for Way Out West, what's your final words to the people?
Happy 4th of July. No JPP. We should probably mention JPP being a sports podcast and all.
True.
I mean, ESPN's
don't blow your
50
hand
times.
up, please.
That motherfucker still got like a sack of the Super Bowl after that. But yeah, that good times. Have fun. Bet within your means. Drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. What else am I court ordered to say? I have a list here. Other than that, guys, have a good weekend. Enjoy the weather wherever you may be. Get outside. Enjoy some sports. Let your family and everyone know that you care about them. And we all got to do it together, man. So goodbye, folks.
This has been the Dudes and Sports Podcast. We are live 9:30 Central, 7:30 for you.